Welcome in. Hi, everybody. Hi, guys. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Thursday, everybody. I think it's Thursday. I'm saying it's Thursday. I'm hoping it's Thursday. Yes, it's Thursday. Welcome in, everybody. Hi. Hi, guys. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Try to get some more people in here. Make sure we're double tapping that screen. At 6,000 likes, we will get the live started with a collective reading. So make sure you guys are double tapping that screen. What's up, Jess? How are you? How's it going? I don't know. Maybe in the future. I'm not sure. Give it 6 months. I might get bored of it and do something else. You never know. Thank you, Jen, for the goats. I appreciate you. Welcome in, everybody. Make sure you guys are double tapping that screen and showing some love. At 6,000 likes, as always, we will get the live started with a collective reading. So make sure we're double tapping that screen, showing some love. If you guys are new here and haven't hit that follow button, make sure to do so and say what's up. I like to get to know you guys. Make sure we're sending the heart me's, sharing the live, double tapping the screen, typing in chat, sending gifts. All of that keeps me on the FYP. So choose something, interact with it. It really helps me out. I appreciate you guys. I'm good, Flowers. How are you? How are you? Oh, excuse me. Oh, I'm calming. Thank you, Visionaries. Probably because I'm over here yawning. I appreciate you. Make sure you guys are double tapping that screen and showing some love. At 6,000 likes, we will get the live started with a collective reading. So make sure you guys are double tapping that screen, saying what's up, hitting the follow button if you're new, sharing the live, double tapping the screen, sending gifts, sharing the live. All of that keeps me on the FYP. What's up, Renee? How are you? How's it going? Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Make sure you guys are double tapping that screen. 6,000 likes. We will get the live started. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Thursday so far. I have the day off. Yay! Me too, Jem. I'm over here using 2 fingers, my index, my middle finger, to double tap the screen to keep it going. Welcome in, everybody. 6,000 likes is when we will get the live started. What's up, Alex? Hi, Jess. Make sure you guys are double tapping that screen and showing some love. At 6,000 likes, we will get the live started. So make sure we're double tapping that screen. Pasta is all I can make. That sounds good. I like pasta. Thank you for the s'mores. I found the s'mores. I found it. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. It is 11:11. And the squirrel. Thank you so much. Over here, make sure you guys hit that sub button. I do appreciate that. We're on the road to 600 subs over here, so thank you, or followers. I am dual streaming right now on my YT channel, Tarot and Beyond with Spooky Luna, and also Spooky Luna over here on TikTok. So make sure you guys are following both platforms, especially you guys over here, because we have no idea what's going to happen to TikTok. Let's make sure we're still double tapping that screen, guys, showing some love. At 6,000 likes, we will get the live started with a collective reading. What's up, Mariah? How are you? Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day so far. Happy Thursday. Again, 6,000 likes is when we will get the live started with a collective reading. So make sure you guys are double tapping that screen, showing some love, as well as hitting that follow button if you're new and saying what's up. Let's see, sharing the live, double tapping the screen, sending gifts. All of that keeps me on the FYP. I think this camera's dirty. Is that better? Yeah, I think that's better. It was kind of dirty for a second. Welcome in, everybody. 6,000 likes is what we're trying to get to. Yeah, I was just wearing a wig. Sometimes I like to have fun. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. You guys will never know what I really look like, ever. No, I'm just kidding. I'm like a chameleon. Welcome in. Okay, guys, I'm gonna let you guys keep double tapping that screen and showing some love while I get this going. What's up? What's up, one? How are you? Can I nap here? Of course. Let me kind of explain how the live works, guys. There are 10 spots. Menu is in my bio. What is a bio? A bio is located under my profile, where you go and you see all my videos I've ever posted. That's a profile. Underneath my profile picture is a bunch of little words. You will have to read those and follow the cookie crumbs to where exactly where it is you have to click. Then it will open you up to my private site where you will find the menu, and the menu has pricing with my tarot. I will tell you it starts at 5 and works its way up to 22. I'm a very affordable tarot reader, so go check it out, as well as candles, so make sure you guys are all checking that out. You guys are interested, like I said, only 10 spots. If you're interested in free stuff and free stuff only, I get it. But I post every single day on my TikTok, free collective readings. On my YT channel weekly, I post long form content, which means like hour-long, 15-minute, 45-minute, 30-minute readings for free. So go check it out. And anybody who gets a reading from me, it will be rebroadcasted and reposted on my YT channel, so it's there forever. So go check that out, guys. Again, everybody has a YT channel, so just go hit the follow button. It's free to do so. It really, really helps me out, okay? Thank you, Vic. I appreciate that. Hope you're having a good day. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started with a collective reading. Let's make sure we're still double tapping that screen and showing some love, guys. Let's see if we can get to 10,000 likes by the end of this collective reading today. Okay. Looks like TikTok might not share out my live today, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. It might be a long live, it might be a short live, you never know. You never know with TikTok. Like I said, it doesn't really look like they're pushing me out, so you never know. Alright, a collective reading. What is a collective reading? Thank you, Jem. A collective is you guys. You guys take what resonates, leave what doesn't for somebody else, okay? Make sure you guys hit that follow button over here and say hello to me. Sometimes we can't always control every situation. I think that that's pretty obvious to say that, but sometimes we need to be reminded that not everything is in our control. And even when we're not in control of situations, we can always still use this as a tool of success. What's up, Greg? So how are we going to use this as a tool for success? Well, you can see things from a different perspective. You can finally slow down. Instead of trying to fix things, be the person who has to stand in the back and assess the situation. So next time when you are in a situation where you can't handle that, you can handle it in the best possible way. The King of Pentacles, maybe this is a time while we're slowed down and we can't handle certain situations we're not meant to. Maybe this is a time to say, you know what, I'm going to go spoil myself a little bit. I'm going to take myself out to lunch. I'm going to do something nice for myself. The King of Pentacles is giving you the permission to do so. All right, maybe we need to do this because we're going through some frustrations. We're going through some griefs, disappointments. What's up, Sally? Griefs and disappointments, and we have to keep moving forward, guys. Even when we're in the situation, I know sometimes grief can put us in a situation where, like, we're not getting out of bed, and that's fine. But remember, we do have to start pulling ourselves through, feel those emotions, move through in peace, and find yourself on the strength on the other side. Ray or Raylene, menus in the bio. These are not free readings. If we're not happy with something, it's time to make that change. If we're starting to think about change, moving somewhere different, zip code, changing a situation in our life, now's the time to do so. Okay? Now is the time to do so. Now is the time to start thinking about what needs to change. And it's a decision we don't want to make, but it's a decision that we have to make. Hi Nina. Thank you so much, Sabine. So it's a decision that you don't want to make, but it's a decision you have to make. And it's frustrating, but it is on your shoulders to make that decision. Okay, the sooner we make it, the more we'll be able to move through the situation and move past and be able to move on the new path. Okay, thank you, Kevin. And let's not just tolerate situations. Listen, you're the King of freaking Cups. You are the King of Cups. You're royalty. You make the rules. So why are you allowing other people to do these things to you? Why are you just okay with certain things? It's okay to set those lines and say, I'm not okay with this. It's okay with that. Because we're not on the right path right now. We're refusing to move forward in a different direction. It's probably because we lost all hope. Tasha, these are paid readings. Please pay attention to the screen. Okay? Maybe it's because we've lost hope. Maybe it's because our faith and our spiritualness has been tested right now because of something that's going on. right? But you are the one that has control over your life. You're the one that has to keep continuing to move forward, right? So even if we start just a little bit, getting up, brushing our teeth, making the bed, and that's all we can do for the day, celebrate that. Okay, celebrate those little things. But it's time to start making some decisions. It's time to start making some decisions, and I think today is one of those days where we finally have to get out and start doing something nice for ourselves. If it's just something very little, okay? I think it's time, guys. I think it's time we start making that movement, okay? Spirit's getting worried about some of you. Spirit's getting worried about some of you. Let's pull out an angel number. Make sure you guys are double tapping that screen and showing some love. Sally, that's so cute. I never see these gifts. It's like TikTok hides them from me. Shocking. All right. 6767. Surround yourself with individuals who build out the best in you. Build relationships with those who are positive, supporting, and inspiring. Share your dreams and goals with them and let them guide you on your journey. 6767. I like the back of these cards too. They're so pretty. Alrighty, guys. That is your collective reading of the day. Get out. Do something nice for yourself. Go on a walk. Go to Starbucks. It doesn't matter. Just do something nice. Spirit's worried about some of you. Some of you are sitting like a lump on a stump. And you're sitting in that grief, that sadness, and that lower vibrational energy. We need to pull ourselves out of it. Yes, it's okay to feel your emotions. Yes, it's okay to be upset and not be okay sometimes. What is not okay is to stay there and allow all your other decisions be dictated by that. If you guys are interested in answers to your questions and things like that, thank you, cute mom. You're going to have to pay for a reading, guys. You're going to have to pay for a reading. Menu is in the bio. My readings start as low as $5 and work their way up to $22. I'm a very affordable reader. I try to be affordable for everybody. So please go check that out. If you guys are only interested in free stuff, I get it. Okay, I get it. But my YouTube, my TikTok has all of that. Every day I post. There's not a day I don't post. My YT has long form content, hour-long, 45-minute, 25-minute, 15-minute readings you guys can go check out for free. Just go hit that follow button, which over here you should be hitting the follow button over there because we don't know what's going to happen to this platform. And also I post every single day on TikTok a full reading. There's not a day I don't miss. No holiday, anything. You did, Lillian, but you know what? You can recheck it on my YT channel after this live. I repost all of the lives all over again, so you can go check out the collective reading, okay? Everything is taped for you guys. I do all the work. All you guys have to do is just go hit the follow button. That's it. I make it so easy for you guys. Thank you, Kevin. I make it so easy for you guys. I do all the work. All you guys have to do is just go click some buttons and hit the follow, right? Yeah, absolutely. Yep. And you can see yesterday's and the day before that. You can see today's collective reading. If you guys are interested, I do post mini collective readings every day on my TikTok channel. Every day. Like I said, it doesn't matter if it's a holiday. It doesn't matter. I'm posting every single day. So 365 days a year. So there's tons of free content to be watched and be had. So all you guys have to do is just support the stream by just going to hit that follow button. That's it. Candles, yep, candles are available 24/7, always and forever. You guys don't even have to get them on live. You can get them off of live, you can get them on live. They're always available. If you guys see my little note on my profile, it always says candles available. All that stuff. I'm always posting that. Oh, I love that, Lillian. I love that. I'm glad that therapy went well for you. I'm really, really happy for that. And I'm proud of you for going to therapy. Thank you, cute mama, for the heart me. Yes, if you guys are new here, my name is Luna. I am a professional tarot reader of 7 years. I do tarot here on TikTok and my YT channel. I'm dual streaming on 2 platforms right now. Unfortunately, you guys are going to have a hard time hearing me over here because my tablet's going to die. So I have to either plug it in or have a mic. So it's one or the other. So just try to turn up your device as best as you can. I would say follow me on both platforms, guys, especially over here. Watch your guided meditation again today. It was extremely intense. I love my guided meditations. They're fun. I need to do more of those. I promise once my tarot deck is done, which I finished the Pentacles yesterday, I promise once I am done with the swords and getting the deck out, I will work on my Master Tarot class. I'll be charging anywhere from $5 to $10 for it. And I'll just put it up in my site so you guys can always just download it and have it, and you don't have to ever worry about booking me for stuff. So you guys, there will be a Master Tarot class there. My book, let's refresh the website today and see if it's out. Like I said, it takes 6 to 8 weeks for my book to go up on their site officially, so it's still pending, so it's going to take some time, but we're waiting for that, but it's okay. It will all get there. It will get there eventually. So guys, I do paid readings during my lives, $5 for my lowest, $22 for my highest. Yeah, so I will definitely be making a full video Master Tarot class, everything that you guys need to know about getting started with tarot. Also my tarot deck that's coming out hopefully by the end of this month. Hopefully I'll be launching it by the end of this month. We'll see. I don't want to make any promises. It'll either be by the end of this month or the few beginning weeks of May. My beginner tarot deck will be coming out so that you guys can learn tarot the easy way. I've brought this deck into today's day and age. No Roman numerals, no crazy hieroglyphics all over it. It's very simple. When you see the icons, they're recognizable. You get it. If it's an element, you'll understand. If it's an earth sign, you'll understand if it's a fire sign. When you see the cups, you'll understand it's a cup. You know, there's a lot of stuff. I can do whatever you guys want me to do. I do the same thing every single day. You guys just have to let me know what cards you want, okay? Sabine has hopped on the list for a mini reading. There's nothing I don't do every single day, guys. I don't just say this is like a candle only live or tarot live anymore. So if you guys want something, it's available every day. All of my oracle decks. Yep, Sally, you'll be on the list after Sabine, okay? Absolutely. What's up, Philip? How are you? How's it going? Make sure you guys are still double tapping that screen and showing some love. If you guys are not interacting with the live, there really is no point for me to be here. TikTok really thrives off of people interacting with the lives. That means double tapping the screen. I personally think it's dumb. I don't like the double tapping of the screen, but you know what? Sometimes we got to play by the rules, y'all. We got to play by the rules. I think people just watching should get the live out there, but you know, it's not my app. Hopefully whoever buys it will change that, because I can't. Yeah, Lillian, I see people charge $15 for a card, $30 for 3 cards, and I'm like, oh, because you have 1 million followers? It just doesn't make sense to me. You think that you would treat your followers with respect and kindness, not because you can charge that. You should just be like, making it affordable to everybody. I will never understand that, but listen, I'm not talking crap about anybody. I just think it's ridiculous that you're going to charge $15 for this. Like, that's crazy. You know, it's just like, come on now. Your ego's showing a little bit. You know what I mean? Followers don't mean anything if you don't treat them with respect and kindness. It's almost 4 a.m. here. No! Did you try to take some, like, melatonin or something? Almost do the wave shuffle. Yay! Flowers, just keep practicing, because I wasn't able to shuffle when I first started, and I got like the worst sores like in here, and my fingers were bleeding, and I was like, oh, it hurts. But you'll get used to it. Sabine, babe, what would you like to dig into? What would you like to dig into? Kevin, that's a great question. So I'm thinking anywhere from 50 to 60. Now the only reason I'm saying that price is because I want to see if I can get the cards foiled on the sides. We're gonna have to do some testing on the cards. I will be printing them, cutting them myself. Everything will be made in-house. So all decks will be made by hand. We will be going through each card individually and checking them for quality each time. Then we will be shrink wrapping them, putting them in bags. There will be stickers also available as well. So I'm going to be charging 50 to 60, just depending on the deck and what we can do with it. I might make it that all cards have foil on it, or maybe if you want to pay extra, you can have foil. I haven't decided yet based on how extensive it is. Awesome, Clarissa. Yep, we'll do the read. I'll check after this reading, okay? Yeah. Dancing. Awesome. The unicorn Unicorn Oracle, they're huge. I love Oracle decks. I love Oracle decks. The Unicorn one, that I've seen that one before. Thank you, Clarissa. You'll be up. Sabine, Sally. Sally just has a 1 Oracle card pull, and then it'll be you, so it won't be that long. Sabine, what did you want to dig into, babe? I think TikTok was suppressing you. I don't think it said what you were interested in. That's the only reason why my tarot deck is going to be priced the way it is because everything is going to be handmade. Okay, perfect. Thank you, thank you. All right, love reading here. Thank you guys for double tapping that screen and showing some love. It is a little bit on the slower side today in live. You guys can help that. All my little ghosties haunting the live, keep double tapping that screen. I asked for the rose. Yes. Exotic. Read the message that comes up in my live, each live. There's a message that pops up and says, "Hi, I'm Luna, so-and-so, thank you to my live." Scroll up and read it. Also, go to my last video that I posted of my tarot reading today. Read the little description at the bottom. I'm just going to say this right now, guys. If somebody is DMing you asking for money, it's not real. Use your best judgment, okay? Not the attitude because I'm not the one. An attitude? What are you talking about? There's no attitude. Trust me on that one. Exotic, I think that you're having a bad day and that maybe there's some stuff going on with you, and I hope that your day gets better. I really do. But there's always a chance to just take a deep breath and ask questions. There is no attitude at all whatsoever. I'm sorry that you're having a bad day and you feel it's necessary to throw that on somebody else. I'm no Lady Gaga. I don't know what that means. Also, again, it sounds like you're just coming into my life looking for a fight. Listen, if you're upset that something has happened today, again, I hope you have a wonderful day, but I don't have time for this lower vibrational energy. Okay? If you're feeling that way, there's a reason why you feel a certain way. I don't know you, nor do I have any reason to be mean to you. You just made me cry. Okay. Again, I don't know why we're having this conversation. I said, I'm not snapping at you. Sounds like you're having a bad day. Sounds like you're taking it out on me. You're talking about Lady Gaga, all this weird stuff. Honestly, it just comes down to using your best judgment. If somebody is messaging you in the DMs saying it's somebody, it's not. Okay? There is a message that pops up on my live every single time you hop in that says, "Hi, I'm Luna. No, I did not DM you. Beware of spam." I also post daily, so if you follow me on each one of my tarot lives, it says, "This is my account. I will never DM you for a reading." So it just shows you are not a follower. You don't watch my content. Okay? There's a reason why I set all of these things, so I don't have to repeat myself 500 times. Okay? I hope you have a better day. But today, I'm not interested. I'm not interested. Okay? I'm not interested. Well, I'll stop bullying you. Guess what? You won't ever have to see me again. Ever. Jesus Christ. Some people, dude. Anyway, Sabine. Some people just need attention. And it's just like, I don't understand people. Anyway, what's up? Okay, Sabine, sorry about that. Some people just need attention. Okay. I can't understand people. All right. I don't know if you guys have been going through a tough time right now. The Strength card usually comes out. Oh, it was definitely something. The Strength card usually comes out when you've been going through some tough times, or maybe this relationship has been through a lot. There's also the sense of mentally that something we're holding on to that isn't really serving the purpose of this relationship anymore. Don't know what it is, but this card usually signifies that we have to throw this off the boat and just keep rowing. Okay? And it's not the sense of throw away the relationship. Mental, so the swords are from the shoulders up. So the swords is all about mentally holding on to things that no longer serve. So maybe there's something in the past that happened between you two that somebody just can't let go of. Yes, I have. Yeah. Oh, okay. So the thing is what I always say: if something has happened in the past in a relationship, whether they've cheated, not been honest, you caught them doing something, they weren't, whatever it is, when you guys agree to go back into a relationship with each other and work on things, that is an agreement to let go of stuff from the past. If somebody cannot let go of things from the past, they are not upholding what they should in a relationship. Now, it is their right to be mad and upset that these things happen. But if you're going to go back into a relationship and work on things with somebody, then you will have to let those things go. Okay? Exactly. To use tarot cards, that's what I'm doing. So at that sense, it sounds like to me, this relationship might not work on this person's side because they just can't let that go. And that's their right to do so, but it's not their right to continue to hold on to that because the relationship is not there. Okay. It could be because there's partying, other things involved, their mind is somewhere else. It could have been involved with a situation around friends, partying. There could just be other things that are just keeping the relationship from continuing to move forward. I feel like, I don't know if you're kind of at that point where you're like, I might have to make a decision here. And I'm not sure I want to make this decision, but I feel like it's going to come down to it. And I kind of feel like that's where we're at. I feel like this is very much mental, a lot of mental turmoil going on. I do believe that there can be new offers and opportunities if we open up to some new emotional paths in this relationship. Okay? I believe that there can be, but here's the thing. We can't force somebody to do something they don't want to do. I believe that there can be overall happiness and abundance between the both of you. But like I said, there's this thing that's holding them back. And just because there might be doesn't mean there is going to be. So how do you work through that? Go over when he comes back. Well, then he needs to stop lying to you. Because when somebody comes back in the relationship and they still hold on to the past, they're not wanting to work on things with you. They're just wanting to fight and be right. So I don't like hearing when people do that because it's like, listen, you can be mad, but you have to move past this because we're trying to move forward. Do you do gender pregnancy? I don't. If one of my moderators could tag Preciously Psychic, her name is Sarah. She does go live daily. She does pregnancy and she's amazing. Okay, I love that. I love that. It could be because the passion between you two is intense. It could be because like everything else aside, the passion is probably just off the wall. But here's the thing. It's causing you to feel alone and by yourself in this relationship, and then it's causing you to really overthink things, and then you get in your own head and you bring yourself down. And that's not healthy in a relationship. Maybe that's why we're needing to throw some stuff away mentally that's not working, right? Oh my goodness gracious. So obviously every relationship is a give and take, right? Is a give and take. So you're going to put in time into this relationship, and so is the other person. But when there's too much on one side, it feels like you're just putting in all the work in the relationship. So you do have some fears, anxieties, illusions, and mysteries that are being held over this relationship because we're not sure what's going to happen. I think we have to follow what makes us happy. We have to understand that you can't make this person believe. You can't make this person happy. You can't make this person think anything than what they think. But you said you've already had a conversation about this. So I think this is a good way to start and say, you know what? These are my lines in the sand. This is what's happening. I can't continue to move forward. It's your right to be upset with me, but if you're going to be with me, you need to learn how to move forward with me. That's not good to me. That's not good. I feel like there can be this wholesome, emotional, and abundant, full relationship, but it has to stop with the mental stuff. And if it never is, like I said, that's their right to do so, but they can't continue to do that, babe. So I think you setting boundaries and lines right now is exactly what you need to do, but I think you will have to start making those decisions. unfortunately. I hate to say that, but I think it's time to start making those decisions. So the time frames that come up are 10 months and Saturday. Now, when it comes to time frames, I always tell people this is more fortune telling and entertainment than it is guidance. So take the time frames with a grain of salt, okay? Let me know if there's any specific questions that you have that I didn't answer, that you were hoping I was going to. This is a frustrating situation. I think that that's good that you set those lines because it's not healthy. It's not healthy. You know? Yeah, so if anybody's interested in pregnancy, Preciously Psychic. Thank you, Flowers. I love you. And then over here, if you guys are interested in knowing more about me, you can read my About Me section. I wouldn't be able to tell you that, unfortunately. That's not something tarot is capable of. It's just guidance more than anything. But I think that that would be a question for him. I think that that would be a question for him. And also the way that they treat you, the way that they speak to you, the work they put in the relationship speaks a lot as well. There's a lot of tarot readers on here that will make you guys think that they can tell you how somebody feels about you, and that's not right. That's not what tarot can do. Thank you, Sally. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. See, that's not good either. See, those are like little red flags popping up, you know? I feel like you've made the decision. It's just like doing it now, you know? And that's tough. That's tough. Sometimes it's hard to finally be like, you know, yeah, I'm at that point. That's hard. It's not as easy as everybody thinks it is, but you got to start thinking about love, respect, and kindness. It needs to be brought from both sides. And there's a billion other fish out there, right? Even though you've been with this person for a while, it seems like it doesn't always mean that you have to be with them, you know? Or you have to be with anybody. Clarissa, I got you. So, but thank you for trusting me with your energy. And I hope that whatever happens between the both of you, you guys both find that peace, love, and kindness that you're looking for. Listen, if you guys are interested in a reading, these are paid readings. If they're resonating, that's great. Take that. But if you're having a full-on conversation by yourself in the chat, please understand I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to a paid client, a viewer. So if you think that I'm reading you, I'm not, okay? Unless I've called your name, this isn't for you, okay? All right. Thank you, Sabine. Clarissa, you'll be up after Sally. Sally wants a Trash Panda card. Take it, Joshua. I always say, listen, if you guys come into lives and somebody's reading resonates, take it. But if you're having a full-on conversation by yourself in chat, it's not. I just want to make sure people are not confused that these readings are for them. Okay. Let's find the book here. Ooh, sorry, earthquake over here. My bad. You guys are plugged in, and I pulled on the cable by accident. Support guidance with senior citizen. Same message. Well, I think Joshua, you need to listen. I think the universe is trying to tell you something. The message will never change. It's hard out there. Sometimes you need help, and some scourges just to help clear your mind. Give yourself time to relax, reflect, and feel at peace. Take a break. And the kitty kibble left outside. Take the cookie from the stranger if there are offering, and maybe give them a nibble too. Being self-reliant is great, but asking for and accepting help and relaxing are important as well. What's up, Chandra? How are you, babe? needed that card for sure, babe. For sure. Actually, I'm going to take that card too. I need to hear that as well. Welcome in, guys. Make sure you guys are double tapping that screen. We are doing readings today. We are down to 8 spots. Up right now is Clarissa. It looks like we're doing a career reading. Because I'm tired. I know you are. I know you are. I woke up so early this morning, way earlier than I freaking should have, you know? Way more than I should have. No, Joshua, I feel like if the messages keep being the same, the universe is screaming something at you and you should listen. You should listen. They keep pounding it in. Clarissa, are you in here, my love? So guys, all of your readings will be repeated on my YT channel, Tarot and Beyond with Spooky Luna, so make sure you guys go check that out. Hi, babe! So we're going to do career, is that correct? Welcome in, guys. Make sure you guys hit that follow button, double tapping the screen, sending heart me's, gifts, sharing, typing in chat. All that helps keep me on the FYP, so make sure you guys are choosing something and interacting with it. My readings start as low as 5 and work their way up to 22. All right, let's look at some career here. Menu is in the bio if you guys are interested. I'm sorry, babe. A lot of people are going through that right now. It's like the job. Thank you for sharing the live. I really feel like the job, just the whole career thing in general and the job stuff, it's just frustrating. Who's here? It's like every single time I hear about people searching for jobs, it's like the worst. And I'm like, what is going on? So yeah, we are, the kitty. Hi, kitty. So the Nine of Swords, we're stressed out. It's keeping us awake at night. We are at that point of where maybe sleeping is just not good. We're at the point of stress. The Death card, we are showing new endings to new beginnings, metamorphosis, change, coming forward with the Death card. So the Death card is an actual closing of one book and an opening of a brand new book. So if we feel like a lot of stuff has disappeared, chaos, things have been purged from your life and you weren't expecting it, it's probably because of the Death card. It isn't always going to be that way. It just feels like that right now because we're in the death cycle. The Hangman, we don't want to be in this time of peace and surrender. We don't want to. We don't want to be patient. We want to control the outcomes. We want there to be something. And that can be frustrating, and I understand where that's coming from. I do. That's very frustrating. There could be schooling involved. There could be schooling, learning something new, doing something different, becoming a leader. The spirit could also be trying to tell you messages as well, so open yourself up to those messages. Thank you so much for the s'mores. I do feel, however, though, you are kind of in your celebrity era. So this is the sense of getting the recognition you deserve. So I feel like you're in a sense of being listened to and being heard. People are going to take a liking to you. So use this energy and time now with this power to make things happen for yourself. It's kind of exciting you've got that energy there. Trust yourself. Start building that empire and that platform that you've wanted for yourself. Trust yourself. Take a look at yourself and say, am I doing everything I possibly can to create what it is I'm looking for? And if you say yes, great. New offers and opportunities of passion are coming forward. So what is it you want to do? Have you asked yourself, am I doing what it is I love to do? What is it that I want to do that I love to do? I think it's time to start asking those questions. You don't have to tell me because it's none of my business, but it's just a question to get your mind thinking. So I definitely feel that this is a wonderful opportunity for what are your passions, okay? What's up over here, heart? But here's the thing. I feel like you will be juggling some opportunities. Yeah, abundance. Now, it can get a little chaotic though. So when you are multitasking and balancing two different options, it does get kind of messy. So you will kind of have to make a decision after a while, okay? But yes, we're opening ourselves up to new ideas and opportunities. Remember, the page is all about student. It's all about learning. So now we've got to put ourselves out there and say, what is it I've always wanted to do? Now I'm going to start asking questions from somebody who does it. I'm going to put myself out there and open myself up to these new possibilities, because there are still new roads and discoveries to be had that you have yet to open up to. There's some stuff out there waiting for you, but we need to take control and maintain control of the situation. So if somebody's telling you, don't do that, it's not good for you, you're not capable of it, blah, 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 don't listen to them. We have to listen to ourselves. Don't listen to the brain up here telling you you're not worthy or somebody else. We've got to listen to this. Okay? Yourself. Maintain control of the situation. Set boundaries for yourself and other people will follow. Okay? Ask for help. Start networking. It's massive. Friends, networking, helping you get out there. And guess what? The Fool card is showing new offers and opportunities are coming in for you. So we have to take blind faith, take that step in the direction that we didn't think was possible, and open ourselves up to new paths. So I feel like something new is coming in here, something that you're not used to. So let's say you're a doctor or a nurse. Maybe it's outside of that. Maybe it's something different, you know? I feel very different energy with you. But do something you love to do right now. Focus on self-love, focus on grounding yourself and working on yourself. And follow your freaking heart, babe. Follow your heart and your passions with the Knight of Cups. Follow your heart. Where is my career? Right in front of me. Pull some career cards here. Guidance. Your angels and spirit guides have your back. They are doing the work in the background to make way and for your opportunities to come. Stay optimistic. That's crazy. Hi, Heather. The learner. It's never too late to learn something new, whether getting back to the academic or just studying on your own. A new skill or knowledge brings efficiency. Ooh, this is giving me chills. And feelings. You may be getting too emotional at the moment that you are losing control of your career finances. Stand up and come back to be stronger. Wow, it's like resonating. It's giving me freaking chills. Chills! Let's pull an angel number here. Jose, these are paid readings. Menus in the bio. All right, 3131. Strive to set clear and achievable goals for yourself. Make a detailed plan. Stay consistent in your actions to move closer to them. Believe in your ability and stay determined along the way. Love the back of this card. Let me pull some time frames. Let me know if there's anything specific you wanted me to answer that I didn't. Oop. All right, so I see in the summer and next month are two time frames to look out for in the situation. Okay. Now remember, this is more fortune telling and entertainment than it is guidance, so always take these with a grain of salt. Flowers, you'll be up next, okay? Welcome in, guys. Make sure you guys are double tapping that screen and showing some love. I think things are going exactly the way they need to. I think that there's a lot of death cycles happening right now, a lot of chaotic, a lot of things are just feeling like they're not going the way that they want to. But really follow your heart, open yourself up to new opportunities, things you didn't think were possible. Maybe start a side hustle, maybe start looking at ways of doing something you've always loved to do. You know, really open yourself up, but maybe Spirit is trying to tell you that, like, hey, maybe starting your own business is the way to go, you know? Maybe start looking at that. But thank you for trusting me with your energy as always. I appreciate you. I'd like to see the possible problem is between me and my daughter that I need to apologize for. Phyllis, nobody will ever be able to tell you that. Unfortunately, tarot is about guidance. When it comes down to what it is, what the issue is, like, tarot's never going to be able to tell you that. I know there's a lot of readers on this platform that make you feel like they can answer those things, but those are gimmick readers. They're liars. So just be really careful with that stuff. If you're interested in hopping on the list, you're more than welcome to, and we can dig into that relationship issue that you're having right now. There's 8 spots left. 5 to 22 is my pricing. I'm very affordable, so go check that out, okay? Flowers for an angel number. Let's see, 2424. Embrace the beauty of each day, cherishing the moments that bring joy and gratitude. Practice mindfulness, appreciating the present and finding solace in nature's wonders. Surround yourself with laughter, love, and adventure, creating a life filled with happiness, connection, and growth. 2424. 2424. I love you, flowers. So guys, I am doing readings. Menu is in the bio. 5 is my lowest. 22 is my highest. Menu is in the bio. I hope you do too, Taylor. Thank you for being here. If you guys are new here and haven't hit that follow button, make sure to do so and say what's up. I like to get to know everybody. No, it didn't. You're good. You're good, flowers. Jukebox Tarot in the house. I would give you a shout out, but there's hardly anybody in here. What crystal are you wearing today? Labradorite. If you guys like my tarot readings and my content, please go follow Jukebox Tarot. He is amazing. I love his readings. He's sassy, hilarious. I love it. Straight to the point, no BS. Daniel, thank you so much, babe. I appreciate you. It's like TikTok is not pushing me out today at all. Some lives, it's like booming. Other lives, it's just like want. It's like, that's today. Epoxy, you and me both, flowers. It is a love-hate relationship. Some days it's like booming. Other days it's like not that good. And you're like, what the crap. Frustrating. These guys' readings start at 5, work their way up to 22. How have lives been for you, friends? Good? Heather, I'm sorry about video games last night. Somebody came to our house and he was like here for like a few hours, and then it was like 8 o'clock and I hadn't made dinner yet, and I was like, I just wanted to play yesterday. Slow. Same. That's how it is with me too. Not really. Oh, okay. I'm just like, y'all are gonna start hating me and think like I'm like not wanting to play. It's like, dude, it is frustrating. Welcome in, guys. We are doing readings. $5 for the lowest, 22 for the highest. Good, flowers. Good. People were taking advantage of you, babe. Like, bad. In your lives. I'd be like, don't tell me what to do. This is my life. Calvin, go hop on the list, babe. I'm available. good, G. Thank you. I hope all is good for you too. Got to. I just want to act like this is real life. I hope not, right? Okay. This is what you guys see. You're going to click on my profile picture. You're going to click on it again, okay? When you click on it again, it's going to take you to my profile. Right here is my bio. There's a bunch of fingers pointing where you need to click. You're going to click on the first one. Right here is what you need to read. All the payment options, and if you can't pay by this, you can hit the shop button and you can pay by card. Simple as that. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Most of us were raised by Blue's Clues. Make Steve proud. Follow the clues. Follow the paw prints. My sister used that analogy in her job the other day, and it made me laugh so hard. I was like, no, you didn't. She's like, yeah, I did. I was like, that's awesome. It's such a great analogy. Most of us were raised by Steve from Blue's Clues. Don't act like you don't know how to find clues. We just get lazy is what happens. Right? Steve is on TikTok now, and he's like, how have you been doing? And I find myself talking to him. I'm like, how do you do that? How do you do that? Roger the Rabbit's a good one too. He still gets me. He raised me. Less than a week, guys, and I get to fix this. I'm so excited. I get rid of this hideous thing. I'm so excited. Felix the cat. I know I don't look it, but I'm kind of on the older side. So like Lamb Chop, Golo Island, Blue's Clues, Sesame Street. That was my jam when I was just a baby. That was my jam. Rugrats, yeah, my mom hated that show. She hated it. So I have a flower on this side. I told the artist I want different flowers over here, like yellow and orange ones. And then I'm gonna do a full blackout around it all the way up to black it out. And then I think I want stars kind of falling from it so it's not just like a sharp edge, you know? It's gonna hurt like and I'm not excited for it, but I'm just excited for this ugly thing to be covered up. There's not much you can do with it other than laser it off or cover it up. And I did laser and it was very painful. So we're just gonna cover it up. Just gonna cover it up. Christy, hi babe. The question's about should I leave so-and-so like free will? Yeah, no, I don't answer those dumb questions. Like, come on now. I don't even know why people ask those questions. It's because all those readers on TikTok that believe they're readers, but they lie to people, they've brainwashed so many people into thinking tarot is like this end-all, be-all answer to the questions. It's like everybody acts like they don't know how to make decisions in their life. Like they'll say, should I divorce so-and-so? I'm like, do they treat you like crap? Yeah. Then leave them. Like somebody last week came into my live and was like, is my girlfriend having with somebody right now? I'm like, first of all, what an odd question to ask. They're like, well, you're psychic, you should know. And I'm like, that's embarrassing for you. Like, it's not my job to keep track of your girlfriend and what she's doing. That's your job. And if she's doing that and you're questioning that, why are you with her? It's like some people just like don't have common sense. It's like they need some random psychic to tell them that like, hey, if you're worried about your girlfriend cheating, you're probably not with the right one, you know? It's like letting a pendulum make definitive answers. It's so weird. I just have to say, I hope you're having you too. Thank you, Lauren. Yeah, right? Awesome. Let me look here. Thanks for letting me know, because sometimes I don't get notifications. Sophia, thank you, babe. It's like, come on now, guys. Like, you all need to start making your own decisions with some things. Like, tarot's about guidance. It's not about telling you what to do. Like, it's crazy. Some of the questions I get, they're like, "You're psychic." I'm like, "Yeah, what?" That's embarrassing for you that you said that. General. So you just want to do a general spirit led? Like, come on now. Thank you guys so much for the follows. Yeah, exactly, Flowers. I'm too young for that BS, and I'm not young, so let me know, babe. General, just a spirit led. I just want to make sure. Yeah, no. Like yesterday, I was watching a commercial with my husband, and it was for Marshalls. You know, like TJ Maxx and Marshalls commercial. And they were like, "We go worldwide to get the best quality things." I was like, "No, you don't." I was like, "The stores can't sell it like Coach. Then it goes to auction. If it doesn't, then it goes to your stores. Like, who are you lying to?" And I was like, that should just be common sense, right? But people believe that, like, people from Marshalls go around the world and pick up these things. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, let's use common sense. It's like things like that where I'm like, that's obvious, right? But there's some people that truly believe that stuff. And I'm like, man, those are the NPCs of the world, the non-player characters, just general. Perfect. Got it. I call them NPCs. They can't freely think. Don't get me wrong, sometimes I have dumb moments too, but like, common sense just doesn't exist. NPCs are taking over the world, I'm telling you. It's like they drive, you know, that's scary. As like, dang. All right. Just wanted to get a nice good shuffle. Okay. That one just yeeted itself. Ugh. NPC, non-player character. If you guys are video gamers, you'll know that like when you play a specific character and like let's say you need to go up to a character and just get something from them, they're like, "Hi, I'm so and so. Here is my, you know, whatever." It means there's no person behind it. It's just the computer making the. Does that make sense? It's the characters in the background. They're not actually played by anybody. They just have their own dialogue that's built into them. Non-player characters. I agree with that. You're welcome, if that makes sense. Yeah, Flowers. They do have a lot to say. Throwing these cards around. Just making sure I didn't drop anything else. I think we're good. The career cards? Yeah, I can pull a green card for you, Flowers. There's a lot of NPCs walking around, guys. There's some new things coming in for you. So it feels like maybe you've pulled yourself back a little bit, and you've pulled yourself into your hermit stages. So this is you've pulled yourself into the hermit stages. Wrong card. So this is where we're searching, where we're trying to find answers. The hermit is the most comfortable stage to be in my opinion. This is where nobody's bugging us. We're taking our time to figure out solutions. We're confused on some things. This is not a card where it's like, hurry up, right? But I do stress that this card can be dangerous if you stay here too long and you get too comfortable, because then you start holding yourself back. And always remember too with the hermit, you're not always going to find all the answers you need to be prepared to go back out on your journey and adventures. Just know that you had to heal and try to somewhat mentally, spiritually, and physically get yourself to that point of understanding so that you can go out and seek those adventures. We're changing and evolving. Things are different for us. So maybe we're looking for new opportunities, or we should start looking for new opportunities when it comes to abundance. So this could be doing something on the side. Maybe you're watching somebody do something you want to do. So now's the time to start really asking and looking up and start doing searching and start doing, how do I start this? How do I do this? Where am I going to put my mind? Where am I eager to start learning and do new things, with the Page of Pentacles? And then here's the Page of Cups sitting next to it. So a lot of learning, a lot of student energy. Not that you're like a physical student, but the pages are students in the sense that they're learning. They're like the baby deer trying to learn how to walk. So now we've got to fill our cup emotionally with new things, what makes us happy. And I feel like when we start looking at those new opportunities emotionally, those new paths, I think you'd be surprised and very happy where this will take you when you open yourself up to these new things. But it starts with discipline, really working on some self-discipline. What does this mean for you? I'm not sure. So you'd have to look at yourself and say, is this going to sleep early? Is this drinking more water? Is this stop talking bad about myself? Is this making a list? Really working and reflecting on yourself. Because the Fool card is like, you know what? We're ready. We're ready to give you these new opportunities and these new roads. This is blind faith. This is trusting in the universe, knowing the universe is preparing you for something amazing. But we have to be willing to take the leap of faith. We have to be willing to take that step in the direction we're a little too scared of. It's ready and it's time. I think that you are hard on yourself. I think that you overthink things a lot, and you shouldn't. I think that you've done all the work necessary and you're doing everything fine. I think that now we just have to trust in ourselves. We have to set these boundaries with ourselves with this masculine energy and take control of the situation and just say, you know what? I'm setting these lines for myself. I'm going to do it. I'm not going to let anybody stand in my way. This is what I want, and this is how I'm going to get it, right? I do. Gotta stop that. Gotta stop it. I know it's easier said than done. This could be new love coming in. This could be proposals and offers coming in, or this could be conversations with the Two of Cups. Since this is an overall general read, it's kind of hard to see exactly where it's coming from. But if we need to have these conversations, now's the time to get these conversations over with and be done with them, with these reconciliations. But this could also be new love coming in as well. Emotionally, we are letting go and walking away from something. If we haven't, we need to start doing that. We can't hold on to everything. We can't try to fix everything. We can't try to be like, well, what was? It's time to move forward. So a lot of new things coming in for you. Yes, emotionally surrounding yourself with those that you love, that feel like family, that make you feel worthy, make you feel respected. This is what we're doing right now. But don't let the fears and anxieties keep you awake at night. The what ifs keep you awake at night. We all have them. I think they're very natural, but let's not dwell on those so much, because when we dwell on these things too much, we're giving the universe permission to give us more of that energy, and we're not trying to. I know it's easier said than done, but things are going to start moving faster for you. But when it comes to the past, whether this is a person from the past, situations from the past being brought up, or just reminiscing, it's good to think about these things, but it's also a sense of, hey, make sure that we're moving towards the future, not staying in the past. So I think that's important for you to hear. Letting the answers fly out. Yes, absolutely. Thank you. I love reading the tarot like that. It's my favorite. They just tell me what I need to say. It's my favorite. Trust me, my shuffling isn't always the best, but it gets there. So let's not tolerate things to just tolerate them. Let's set boundaries with yourself, and then others will follow. Okay? Babaloa, what's up? How's it going? Okay? Let's not just tolerate things anymore. We've got to set boundaries with ourselves and those around us. I'm going to pull you some time frame cards. Let me know if there's anything specific I didn't answer that you were hoping I was going to. Ooh, ooh. These cards are so hard to hold on to. They're so tiny. I'm good. Yeah, in a good way. It always is a good way. It happens when you let go of your limiting beliefs in 4 days. I'm happy to see you too, Laura. How are you, babe? Okay. So when it comes to time frame cards, I always let people know, please take this with a grain of salt, as this is more entertainment and fortune telling than it is guidance. So, but if you ever want to see a repeat of this, this is on my YT channel. You can go follow me over there. That's also in my bio, or you can type in Tarot and Beyond with Spooky Luna. Great, good. Yeah, but just let me know if there's anything else, since it was a general. Awesome, thank you for letting me know. I will check in just a second. I think everyone's doing good. It's a little slower today, but we're doing good. We're hanging in there. It's a Thursday. We're almost to Friday. Thank you. Thank you. I hope that helped guide you and give you some answers that you were looking for. Daniel, I think that's how you say your name. Daniel? Daniel? Did I say that right or did I say that wrong? Thank you for the heart me Friday. Danielle. Okay. I just want to make sure I'm saying it right. I'm really bad with names, so I apologize if I butchered your beautiful name. That's where you have to realign yourself and meditate, old school. You have to like start realizing that maybe you're waking up to the matrix around you. You're starting to realize that things are odd and weird because you're finally opening yourself up to the matrix, you know? Because I feel like we have control over this world. We have control over our game or whatever it is, and we have to take control of that. Aw, babe. I never really had them either, so. Obsessed. I know I really love the April one. The April one was my favorite. It's so funny, old school. Flowers, I have to pull you a career card. Flowers is up, and then Danielle. I was telling my husband when I was laying in bed, he goes, "How are you mentally?" Because we ask each other that. And I said, I said, to be honest, I was like, I just feel off. I just feel like I'm understanding the matrix more, and it just kind of feels like an out of body experience. Like I'm here, but I'm watching myself from the outside. And he's like, I get it. And I was like, I feel like I'm breaking the matrix a little bit more every day. So I know what you mean when you say that in a sense, because I've been feeling it too lately. So I know. Hopefully you guys get to plant them and show me on the Patreon. Stand alone. There is an opportunity to do things on your own. You have done projects that have led you to become independent. Financial freedom is yours. Then we've got the charm. You mesmerize people with your charm and elegance. You have a style that captivates your audience. Use your confidence to take your advantage. And I agree with this. You're very special, flowers. And blessings. Unexpected fortune is about to come. This is a great time to enjoy your blessings pouring in. Your finances are doing well at the moment. Look at the little kitty. I love this. I agree, flowers. Now that you're setting those boundaries, babe, you know? Danielle, we're doing a general, right? Just spirit led. You're welcome. Yeah, so if you guys have been feeling that way too, I have as well. It's so hard to like express those feelings because people think you're going crazy, especially the ones that just are very closed-minded spiritually. So awesome. Get a good shuffle on this. If you guys are interested in readings, menu is in the bio. My readings start at 5 and work their way up to 22. A very affordable tarot reader, so go check them out. I have candles as well. Make sure you guys follow my YT channel, Tarot and Beyond with Spooky Luna. You get to see repeats of everything, as well as long form content posted weekly. Go out and hang out with some friends, okay? It's either one or the other. Maybe you're not hanging out enough with people and you need to get out and have a little bit of fun, or you're having too much fun. It's one or the other with the general reading, okay? I was thinking about leasing a space. Yeah, that sounds like such a great idea. I love that for you, flowers. I think you do amazing. Also, too, the Tower card is coming in, so something needs to end spiritually, physically, or mentally. So the Tower card is one of those cards that is going to bring some chaotic stuff. It's going to bring some chaotic energies. It's going to bring endings that we're not wanting. But I always like to think of the Tower card as one of those cards that's your friend, okay? So we have multiple paths in life, but let's just talk about two. So here you are, here's the Tower card. The Tower's like, this road's better for you and I know it. But I gotta pull the rug from you so hard that you tumble that direction. Everything else crumbles behind you, burns down, everybody's screaming. It's like a whole chaotic mess, right? You're like, why is this happening? But it's happening because the universe knows it's better for you. So if it feels like there's some situations kind of out of control right now, that might be why, because the Tower card is showing itself. The Tower card's not fun, but it's definitely necessary in some paths when the universe says, I gotta step in, okay? Asking for help when it's necessary. If something's going on right now, ask for help. So here's this friends asking for help, being around other energies. Now, I'm not always that, it's like that's going to be like you need other people, because you can do everything on your own, but it's okay to understand that that energy's there if you need it. Bring it back. Yes, bring it back. It's time to maintain control of situations. It doesn't matter what other people say. It doesn't matter what that ego thinks in your mind. It doesn't matter what anybody is saying to you that's negative. You show them, okay? You take back that control of whatever that situation is. And you're moving in the right direction. You're succeeding, you're moving, you're progressing. So continue to do that. Continue to make that movement. Wish fulfillment is right there. Start making that list. One thing at a time, check off one thing at a time, make that movement, progress on the list. Wish fulfillment is yours, it's right there. So even though we might be going through some griefs and disappointments and frustrations and like, so much frustration, we do have to move through this energy. We have to surrender to it, find peace with it, and move forward in strength. Because there are some opportunities that we're balancing, some abundance. This could be tangible money, this could be people, situation, places, or things, and this can get messy. So make sure that we're making the decision and we're not here for too long, because balancing too much is just, it's not good for you. It's not good for you, it gets to be messy. Let's see here. Working on self-discipline. Ooh, what does this mean for you? I'm not sure, but it's something you're going to have to find out within yourself. So drinking more water, going to bed earlier, whatever this means, we need to start working on self-discipline. I love you, flowers. And trusting yourself, whether that's people around you that you're in a relationship with or yourself. This is more along the lines of making sure that you're holding yourself accountable for all of the foundation you're bringing in to build this empire you're looking for, whatever this is. Holding yourself accountable, okay? Making sure that you're putting in that work necessary, trusting in yourself. Ace of Pentacles is showing new opportunities. Offers are to be had for you. So if you're looking for abundance, new things coming in, be prepared for that. New things coming in. Love it. New discoveries to be had. Roads haven't even been opened yet that are waiting for you. And it seems like the universe is trying to tell you something. It seems like they're trying to say, hey, pay attention, pay attention, pay attention. So maybe start opening yourself up to the messages, okay? Because we're walking away from something, we're moving away from something that's no longer serving us, so Spirit might be having some message for you. I love you. I'll be doing the same soon. Thank you, Christy. Mentally and emotionally leaving things behind that are no longer serving you. And this is a sign from the universe. Hey, babe, go take yourself out for dinner. Go do something nice for yourself. You deserve it. Okay, go do something nice for you. It's time to spoil yourself. And guess what? The Sun card, happiness, joy, rebirth, success, all of this coming in. So live in this card. Know this is your energy. Know you're worthy of it. Always know you're worthy of it. You're a child of abundance. You're a child of happiness. Your angel number is 3535. Take good care of your physical and mental well-being. Keep a healthy lifestyle, having a balanced diet, getting enough rest, and practice mindful stress management. 3535. Let's do an animal card here. Oop. Cards are trying to slip away from me today. All right, Cougar is leadership. You have come into your own power. Now is the time to take lead of a situation and be strong using the power of intentions. Be clear with your purpose and define where you are heading. Oh, I like this. The cat. Strong Cougar. I'm going to pull some time frames. Let me know if there's anything specific you wanted me to answer, because this was a general. Well, in, guys. Welcome in. All right, in the winter time in August are two time frames that might mean something to you or something to look out for. Do note this is more fortune telling and entertainment than it is guidance, so always take time frames with a grain of salt. Use them as maybe like time frames to accomplish things. Could mean birthdays, anniversaries as well. Joshua, if you're interested in a reading, my site is in my About Me section. You can go check it out there. Or you can come over to TikTok, which is Spooky Luna. My readings start at 5 and work their way up to 22. Yeah, of course, absolutely. Thank you. Thank you for trusting me with your energy. I hope that all the messages helped answer some questions and gave you some guidance. That's all I could ever hope for you guys. Let me know if you guys are making payments and stuff. Make sure we're double tapping that screen, hitting the follow button, saying hi. I am dual streaming on 2 platforms, my YT channel, Tarot and Beyond with Spooky Luna. This is where you'll see a repeat of all of your readings. I do post long form content every single week. You guys can go check that out. It's free. Again, Tarot and Beyond with Spooky Luna, or you can go check it out in my tree in my bio. It's in there. My readings start at 5 and work their way up to 22. Questions about how the readings work and stuff, let me know. There you go. Sometimes nothing good happens to you because you're the good that happens to others. That's true. I always tell people things happen for you, not to you. Even the bad things in life that might seem bad. Everything is supposed to happen for a reason. I'm not saying bad things are supposed to happen to people because nobody wants that. But listen, bad things have all happened to us. Good things have all happened to us. There has to be a balance. Josh, I got you. Let's see, general. So you just want a general overall spirit-led reading? I'm glad you were able to find it. It's a little harder over here on this platform to find it. Okay, I gotcha. You're welcome. Appreciate you. Hi Zen, how's it going? All right, we're gonna do a nice good shuffle. Welcome in, guys. Make sure you guys hit that follow button, and also make sure you guys hit the sub button on my YT channel, Tarot and Beyond with Spooky Luna. I'm dual streaming on 2 platforms. believes it is. Abundance comes in many forms, more than just tangible money. Hi, Driven. How's it going? We're doing a reading on YT right now, guys, so go check it out. Evolving and changing, learning new things, new opportunities. Maybe we're curious about something different. We're opening ourselves up to something new with the Page of Pentacles. Pages are all about students. They're all about learning, wanting to do something else. Either way, I'm still here. Same. So now it's time to start asking questions. Open yourself up to something new. What is this new thing that you're opening yourself up to? Surrounding yourself with the emotional balance of love, family, support, people who make you feel worthy, people who treat you with kindness and respect. Seems like self-love needs to be worked on a little bit. So what does self-love look like for you? You don't have to answer that because it's none of my business, but maybe this is like an extra snack, getting the pizza, getting the ice cream, watching a little bit more Netflix, whatever it is you want to do. We got to start working on some self-love, okay? We've got to get away from these deceitfulness, whether it's people or ourselves. Our mind is always going to tell us something that's not true, other people as well. I'm feeling attacked. Don't feel attacked. But we have to let go of these deceitfulness, whether it's somebody not being honest to you or you're not being honest with yourself. Don't tell yourself you're not capable of things, because there's enough people on this planet that do. And if they are, we need to walk away from those lower vibrational energies. You are not alone. You might feel alone, but you are not, okay? Incredibly called out at the moment. Take it if it resonates. So you are not alone. Okay, this might feel like a time of like, well, this sucks. I'm by myself. Abundance isn't there. I can't pay my bills. Things are tough. But we have to look at it. And like I said before, things happen for you, not to you, and you're not alone. There are ways to get through the situation. We have to keep moving forward by setting boundaries with ourselves. We always have to start with boundaries with ourselves, and then others will follow. This is one of these where I'm going to set a line in the sand, and if you cross it, I bite really hard, and people are going to learn and understand. Be alone, but feel lonely. I think a lot of us do. The Hierophant card, this could be a teaching card, okay? This could be you're ready to go into being a student, going to school, but this could also be that spirits are trying to talk to you, your spiritual team. It's time to really listen to them, because I feel like they're calling out to you at this moment. This could be because you're searching for answers. You're in your hermit stage. Ooh, the hermit stage is so cozy. I love the hermit stage, but we can't stay in the hermit stage for too long, because then we end up holding ourselves back from the actual adventure and opportunities that we need. And that's pushing ourselves out of our uncomfortable zone. And this might be where Spirit's trying to give you those answers that you're looking for. This could be conversations with the Two of Cups, conversations, reconciliation with somebody. This could be new love, and this could be maybe some opportunities, partnerships coming in as well. For too long, things might be a little chaotic and out of your control and just moving way too fast. It isn't always going to be that way. Sometimes we just have to surrender to the energy and know that we can't always do everything in a situation. We can't always control everything with the Hangman card. But this card actually is a very strong card. Even though we might not have control over certain situations, we can still see things from a different perspective. People will be like, whoa, how do you still have so much control and energy even over situations you don't? Because you're still seeing things from a positive light. You're still looking at it and saying, I can learn something in this position. Because I don't typically see the world upside down, but now you can. So lower vibrational energies coming forward with the Devil card. Something is controlling you, something is restraining you, whether it's a person, whether it's yourself. We have to move past these lower vibrational energies. It's easier said than done. This can be massive depression. This could be substance issues. This could be abusive issues. Whatever it is, we have to know that this isn't you. This energy isn't meant to control you or be there to hold you back from things that you're meaning to accomplish. Okay, it's fine. But out with the old and in with the new. So whatever you've been doing over and over again and it's not working, it's because it's not supposed to. We're supposed to evolve and change. Look at things from a different perspective. Approach situations in a different perspective. Showing people that you're ready and open to new ways. That we're not just giving up. And myself. It's okay, you guys. Your jobs are important. Don't worry about me. we're manifesting in a way. We're seeing all of these hopes, dreams, wishes. Maybe we're daydreaming of what things could be. So how are we going to start getting to this point? You've already thought about what you want. So now how are we going to get to that? That's by fulfilling your cup with anything that makes you happy. If it's a fish, if it's pizza, it doesn't matter. Start filling your cup with new opportunities emotionally and new things. I think you'll be happily surprised where this goes for you when you start pushing yourself out of your comfort zone. Let me know if there's any specific questions that you had, because this was a general read. I'm going to pull some time frames. Maybe you're not supposed to, AJ. You know, we don't always have to have answers to everything. Sometimes we're just along for the ride for the moment. February and 4 days or 2 time frames to look out for. Now, I always say this is more entertainment and fortune telling than it is guidance, so always take this with a grain of salt. Maybe use this as a time frame to start something. Maybe this is a birthday anniversary. Let me know, Josh. Let me know. There you go. So, getting rid of the lower vibrational energies, not holding yourself back anymore, pushing yourself forward, opening yourself spiritually to these messages that your guides have been trying to tell you. Open yourself up to new abundance, maybe things on the side, do something fun for yourself. Don't hold yourself back anymore. Really release yourself, meditate, let yourself go of all of those what could be's. Start putting together a list of all of your hopes and dreams. Okay? Yeah, for lower vibrational energy. I'm ready to change the world but scared of failure. We all are driven. Listen, if you're still scared, you're never going to get anywhere if you don't take the steps in the leap of faith. Okay? We're all scared, but you just got to do it. You know, you just got to do it. Got to rip that band-aid off. So when it comes to lower vibrational energies, the best way to handle them is to not listen to them. So if your mind is going to tell you, you're not good enough. Yes, I am. Absolutely, I am good enough. We've got to start flipping the script in our mind. When our mind says something wrong, say, no, you don't know what you're talking about. I'm worthy of this. We've got to start manifesting. Meditating is really good. Now, meditating could just be listening to your favorite music by yourself, allowing these good energies. You could also cleanse your house with sage as well. You could take a nice good bubble bath. You could take a nice cleansing shower, but it's all about changing your mind frame and your mindset. Now, if you like books and journaling, I would recommend getting a shadow workbook that will really help you kind of work through all of this stuff that might be inside that we're unaware of that's holding us back. You can find them on the Zon, Amazon, Amazon. You can find them there. Lots of stuff. I would recommend doing that as well, but it's going to take time. Awesome, Joshua. So just keep doing that. Keep working through it. Don't let any lower vibrational energies, people around you, if they start talking negatively, I don't need that in my life. Okay? I don't need that in my life, right? We set boundaries with people around us, including ourselves. It starts with you first. You know, some people don't like to listen. They don't have to like it, but they do have to listen. You know what I mean? And if they don't have to be around you, right? So we have to start surrounding ourselves with it. We have to start immersing ourselves in what makes us happy. Changing our mindset. There was this book that I read, and I forgot what it's called, unfortunately. So let's say you're standing at the bakery, right? And you want that blueberry muffin, but there's 6 people in front of you and 1 blueberry muffin left. And you're like, damn it, somebody's going to get it before me. Well, guess what? They don't, and you get the blueberry muffin. So when you get that blueberry muffin, you just say, everything goes my way. You just start doing that with the small things in life. Everything goes my way. Then you'll be able to start switching your mind and saying, you know what? Everything does go my way. Even the smallest little things. So we have to start recalibrating our mind to stop thinking so negatively about things, right? Just the smallest little things. That's all you have to do. Changing that mindset. You know, trust me, I'm not always like this either. Sometimes I'm just like, damn it, this day sucks. You know, I'm human too, but like not as much as I used to be. You just have to change the way that you see things and approach things in life, and the way that you surround yourself with other people. Things go my way. I am a child of abundance. I'm worthy of abundance. Abundance comes to me naturally. I don't have to work that hard for abundance. I am worthy of anything and everything that I want in this life. And you have to believe it. Yes, of course, Joshua. There you go. It's hope for change. Exactly. One step at a time. I can do it and I will. Exactly. Freaking exactly. I am living proof, just so everybody knows. Something massive has happened to me in my life, and if you guys want to know, I posted about it on my last post. And I started this journey in the spiritual paranormal field like 7 years ago, and I had so many people calling me a joke, that I'm a nobody, I'm never going to make it. People tried to cancel me. People tried to say things about me that weren't true. People tried to tear me down, and I never stopped. I had every reason to stop, and I never did. And now I've got something to show for it. Now I've worked so hard to get to where I am today. And I didn't come from money. I didn't come from famous people. I just came from believing in myself and surrounding myself with you guys who are amazing people and people who love me, and changing my mindset, manifesting every day. Worthy. I'm worthy of good things, and only good things. So let me be living proof. Let me be living proof for you guys. All I did was one crazy little dream, and people told me it was crazy. But who's crazy now? You know? It's like somebody said on TikTok one time, the Blue Men Group. You guys know the guys that paint themselves blue when they're in Vegas and they have their own show? How do you think that their friends and family like heard them say, hey guys, we want to paint ourselves blue, and we're not really sure what we're gonna do or what we do exactly, but we're just gonna do funny, weird things, and yeah, that's what we want to do. Could you imagine the things that their family and friends said? We still don't even know what the Blue Men Group does, but they do it, and they have a residency in Vegas. So it's like, any idea that you have, even the craziest little idea that might seem so weird and out of there for other people, isn't crazy to you, right? So follow it. If the Blue Men Group can do it, so can you. We still don't know what they do, guys. We still don't know. So even if it's crazy, follow those dreams. Follow them. Not everybody has to like you or understand you. You know? You're not here for everybody else. You're here for you. So enjoy the ride that is in this vessel, right? Had run reading Not by Choice a few years ago. I was skeptic, and a reading changed my life. In my opinion, the idea of how much power and guidance can give you as a medium changed lives. Aw. Yep. That's how it all started for me too. I appreciate that. And those kind words, that's so nice of you. Thank you. Yes. What I do is worth it. What's up, Hallie? How are you? So, yes. Yes. If all I do is change your guys' lives and give you guys hope and purpose and guidance, that's all I could ever hope for in the end of the day. All the money in the world doesn't mean anything. I'm not rich, by the way. All the money doesn't mean the world by anything. It's all about how I feel and happy I am. I used to have a marketing job that was a very secure job, and I hated it. And I said to myself one day, well, I got to choose tarot or marketing. And I chose tarot, and I was so scared. That was the scariest thing I ever do. I cried, but then I had this sense of like, oh, I'm not tied down anymore. And here I am 3 years later, still doing this on my own, and I'm loving every single second of it. Am I the richest person in the world? No, not by money, but I'm the richest person in the world because I'm happy and I'm surrounded by you guys, and I get to do what I love to do. That's all that matters. That's all that matters in this world. So that's it. That's all that matters in this world, is your happiness. Be the weird one that proves everybody wrong, you know? Do you have health insurance? I do, through my husband. Mm-hmm. But I didn't before. I did have some through the state to begin with, but I still made too much. I think that they need to like lower that, like how much, like it's weird because they're like, if you make 12,000, you make too much for the state to help you, like government assisted like insurance, which is like kind of crazy to me. But I was always really healthy. I didn't need it, and I was okay with paying out of pocket if I need it, because it's like if I went to the doctors maybe like once a year. So I do have it through my husband. Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. And the thing is too, I couldn't let that stand in my way either. You know, I couldn't let all those things stand in my way of not having insurance or whatever it is. What's that? How's it going? So there were so many reasons why I shouldn't have, but I did. And I'm happy that I did. I'm not saying that it's not scary, because it is scary. Sometimes the best things are the hardest things to do in life, you know? And that's okay. That's okay. Well, it's all because of you guys. And like I always say this, I'm very thankful for every single one of you guys. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have the life that I have. And so thank you for choosing me. Thank you for giving me this opportunity in life. I'm always going to be so grateful and thankful for each and every one of you. I will never change. I will always be authentically me and always love you guys and tell you every day how much I love you. So thank you. Thank you for that. You guys really do mean the world to me. Welcome in, guys. Make sure you guys hit that follow button and say hi. I like to get to know everybody. I like to get to know everybody who hops in and says hello. I am dual streaming on my YT channel, Tarot and Beyond with Spooky Luna. I do post long form content weekly over there, as well as going live. And every single reading that I do is repeated and recorded over there, so they're timeless. You guys can re-see your readings anytime. My readings start at 5 and work their way up to 22. I'm a very affordable reader, so go check it out if you guys are interested. I only have 5 spots left. I also am a candle practitioner. I do practice candles as well, so you guys can go check that out. Beyond the Week, what's up? How's it going? How's it going? Thank you guys for liking the live. I appreciate you very much. I do. I'm doing good. Thank you so much. How are you doing? So guys, when it comes to yes or no questions, let's talk about yes or no questions within the tarot community. So there's a lot of tarot readers, and I say that very loosely, on TikTok that say that they are tarot readers. They are more entertainment and gimmick readers. When it comes to yes or no questions, that's not what tarot is meant for. Tarot is not an end-all, be-all. They cannot answer those type of questions, okay? In the end of the day, it's about free will. We are not allowed to mess with free will. It's about guidance and guidance only. So if you want to know if you should marry somebody, that is your own decision that you need to make within yourself. If you're even asking if you should move on from somebody, then that just tells me right there, then you're not 100% committed to this person, because in your mind, if that question even shows itself, why are we with that person? Make sure that you guys know that you have control over your lives. No random tarot reader on the internet should be giving you advice on who you should marry, who you shouldn't. That's nobody's business but your own, okay? We should not be listening to those gimmick readers. End of story. Listen, if they want to get their bag and be entertainment readers, that's what they should tell people. Okay? There's a lot of lying going around on the internet when it comes to tarot. This is an art. There's definitions, descriptions behind each and every single card. They mean something. And people are going to say, well, yes, well, they do have yes or no's on the beginner tarot decks. It's an energy, okay? It's an energy of the card. It doesn't necessarily mean yes or no, okay? It's like the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is a yes card. If somebody were to ask me, oh, should I divorce this person, and I pull the Eight of Pentacles, and it says yes, it's a yes card, I'm going to say, sure, divorce them. But you actually know what the Eight of Pentacles means. It means work. It means you got to put in some more fucking work. So you see the difference between the two when I just say yes and actually read the definition of the card? That's why we should stop reading the definitions of the yeses, nos, or maybes. It's not right. We could be ruining people's lives. People could be trusting in those gimmick readers so much that they go divorce somebody. Like, that's crazy to me, right? Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Felicia. Yeah, so it's about guidance, guys. In the end of the day, you ultimately make decisions in your life. Don't give some random tarot reader on the internet so much power over your decisions in life. Okay? Absolutely. And the thing is, I'm not upset with you guys. Nobody really talks about this. There are very few of us real tarot readers on here who take this very serious. We are not fortune tellers. This is not an entertainment for me, right? And if it is entertainment, like my timelines, I will always tell my readers, this is entertainment. I just offer this because people like it. It doesn't mean I have to enjoy it, but sometimes you got to give the people what they want. But I will always say every single time, this is fortune telling. This is not guidance. Take this with a grain of salt. If that's something you choose to believe in, absolutely. But why should some random tarot reader make that decision for you? Men with a cheap reading and then tell them something is going to happen. That's exactly what happens, and it drives me nuts, and it pisses me off as a tarot reader. It really makes me upset. You have a hex on your relationship. Your ancestors know this about you. This is why I always tell people, don't put your personal information in chats. Like, oh, should I divorce my husband or not? Because guess what? I have fake profiles that sit here and watch you guys. And then what they'll do is they'll follow you. They'll make a fake profile of me, go to your profile and say, guess what? Oh, I feel grand rising that you're going through a horrible relationship time. How did you know that? Because Cindy just said, can I ask if Tim is cheating? That's what happens. They come into the lives and they do that. And then you guys believe them, then you spend the money, then you come to me yelling at me thinking it was me. Okay? We were just talking about that. When it comes to yes or no questions, that is not tarot. Exactly, Keith. So Cindy's going to get messages from fake tarot readers, and so is Kay Harris, because she is posting that in my live. There are so many fake profiles out there that sit in my lives and prey on you guys. This is not what tarot is meant for. Tarot is meant for guidance. I can't tell you if Tim's cheating on you. If you're asking that question, you have to go talk to him. That should never go through your mind. That tells me there's some work that needs to be done in that relationship. It's crazy. And then people are like, why did I pay you for a reading? You never gave me one. Well, because you're making yourself vulnerable on the internet. So now somebody is going to message Kay and be like, I see that you're having issues with love. You need somebody to tell you that they love you, right? So we have to be very careful on the internet. This is not what tarot is meant for. TikTok has brainwashed so many people into thinking this is meant for yes or no questions. It's not, right? Exactly, Jen. Exactly. Send me an email asking for a reading, and they have, exactly. I get people coming in all the time saying, you messaged me. I'm like, no, I didn't. Absolutely no, I didn't. But it's because people will go into my lives and say those things. Stop trusting random tarot readers to tell you whether your relationship is over or not. That's up to you, not up to me. This is guidance, guys. This isn't an end-all be-all. I'm not a fortune teller. I'm not going to lie to you. Anybody who does that crap on TikTok is a gimmick reader. They're just getting the quick money, right? They really are. Middle Eastern too. A lot from the Mideast. Indian stuff too. What they'll do is they'll hack somebody's account, they'll change it, then they'll change it to like my information, so you can't even like know it's them. You'll get like Tiffany from Los Angeles, right, as the person's account. Like it's hard to ever know who they are. Yep, so everybody who's in my live right now commenting, you will guarantee get one of my fake profiles messaging you exactly what it is you just said to me. That's how it works. And you know what? They know it works because you will pay them. You will give them your money because you're desperate enough for that. Because you want that answer. You know what I mean? Take everything with a grain of salt, guys. When it comes to spiritual work, mediumship work, all that, take it with a grain of salt. What are your thoughts on the one card pull stuff? It just depends on what they're asking. I do one card pulls and card pulls for my Patreon subscribers, but it's about guidance. I will never. So it just depends. If you're asking a question, does person love me? No, that's bullshit. Want to do a phone call? Exactly. Yeah, exactly, Laura. Yep. So you guys have to be really careful, right? It's that people want those answers. So a lot of these tarot readers do that on TikTok, which is fine. Get your bag, but you should tell people this is for entertainment purposes. Right? And then there's real tarot readers like myself and a few other people that I know that actually study the tarot. And we don't do that stupid shit, you know? It's about guidance, guys. In the end of the day, you ultimately have the decision over your life, not me. I'm not going to tell you if you should divorce your husband. And who on their right mind should ever say how somebody feels about you? How dare that person? you don't know how that person truly feels about somebody. So for somebody to say it with their chest, yeah, this person loves you or they hate you, who are you to say that? You don't know that. I don't care what psychic or medium you are. You should never be saying that to other people. That's sacred. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Whenever I see other tarot readers do that, I'm like, oh my god. And then they have the audacity to charge like $30 for one card. Like, are you kidding me right now? But you know what's sad? No one will ever go back to them and say that you weren't right. Nobody will ever do that. Nobody will ever call them out, except people will come to my lives and say I'm a scammer. And I'll be like, oh great. Thank you, other TikTok readers, for ruining it for the rest of us. You know? It's sad. It's sad. I think that you can do a 1-card pull. I think you can do a 2-card pull and a 3-card pull. I think that's fine, but it just depends on what it is you're trying to answer with them, right? So, somebody has to be honest. If it sounds too good to be true, it is. It is. You guys can go to my site and see that I say that there's no guarantee on energy. I don't ever guarantee anything because nobody ever should guarantee anything when it comes to somebody else's energy. Exactly, Life Coach, that's exactly what we were talking about. So when you guys comment your yes or no questions in my live, they see that, they'll screenshot it, they'll say the same exact thing back to them, and they'll be like, oh my god, how did they know that? They have to be psychic. It's like, no, it's all smoke and mirrors. Laura, thank you for the rosa. I appreciate that. Thank you, Key, I appreciate that. I love what I do. I think it's a beautiful art, but it's not taken serious enough on this platform. And the thing is I don't blame the people asking the yes or no questions because they don't know any better. How would they? Because 99% of the tarot readers on this dang platform do that, you know, and it's stupid. It's like you can be a real deal tarot reader and do guidance and do just fine. You don't have to lie to people. That's a bad karma. I would hate to have that type of karma sitting on my head, ruining relationships with 1 card at a time, you know? Danielle, thank you so much for the heart me. That's embarrassing for them. Do you know that a tarot, what was it, a medium? A medium just got freaking a lawsuit against them because they said something that they shouldn't have said. It's like, wow, I think more tarot readers on TikTok should be getting lawsuits for the stuff that they say to people. Like, come on now, you guys are ruining people's lives by the stuff that you say. Literally ruining marriages. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy to me. Real tarot is supposed to make you think and make you question things and like move forward and make you make decisions. When tarot is answering questions for you, that's when you're not going to the right reader. It's supposed to open you up and say, wow, I didn't realize that path was an option for me. Now I can start thinking about that path. You know what I mean? It gets you thinking, it gets you understanding where you're supposed to go on your own, right? It's just guidance. It's like a little push. It's like a little help, right? I'm a tarot reader, professional tarot reader, and I do candles as well. I do candle practicing as well, so I'm a practitioner in that. This could be somebody who had never cheated and they said they did. Exactly. Hi, Janelle, how's it going? I mean, who knows? Maybe their husband was acting weird because they were like sneaking around, like getting money for like a vacation somewhere, and they were trying to surprise her. And then all of a sudden, this tarot reader's like, "Yeah, he's cheating on you. That's why there's money in this other account," and blah blah blah. And then all of a sudden, she freaking divorces him. Like, could you imagine? Like, wow. And he was like, "No, I was trying to surprise you with a trip to Jamaica or something." You know what I mean? It's like you never know. So it's like, I can't believe people play with fire that much on this app with tarot. It's crazy. And they will never be held accountable. Never. And it's sad. But then there's people like me who try to shout at the top of my lungs, and then I get called rude and nasty and a scammer and like all this, and I'm just like, okay, whatever. You're welcome. I've also helped teach tarot content as well. I'm also a mentor. And I also am an author. I have my own book, and I am currently working on my own beginner tarot deck for everybody. I'm waiting for my book to be published 100%. It takes like 6 to 8 weeks, which is crazy. But also my tarot deck should be done by the end of this month, early May, so that will be rolled out for you guys as well. If you guys want to learn how to read tarot, I'm a really good creator to come find. When you guys see my tarot content, you will always see my hands in videos instead of my face, so that you guys can see the cards and what I'm doing and how I'm doing it and learning the definitions and things like that. But like I said, I'll also be rolling out a deck that will be in today's day and age, so you guys will be able to understand the icons, the terminology a lot easier. When you see the depictions and the illustrations, you'll be like, wow, I get that. Wow, she's holding an iPhone. What? That's crazy. You know, it's going to be brought into today. It's not going to be like this artwork where it's a little hard to understand. You guys will actually be able to like see it. It'll be very clean. When you see the element, you'll understand it. I love that, Key. I love that. Yeah, I love that you're studying it, because it's really important too. And I think that there's nothing wrong with beginner tarot decks. I wish that they were out when I first started, but they weren't. It's just becoming a new thing. Joshua, I don't think that's necessarily true. I don't think that's necessarily true. But if that's what you feel, sure. I think we should all practice meditation. I think we should all practice protection. We should all practice grounding. And my book does help with that. I do have a book, guys. It will be published really soon. I hate it because I had to switch publishing companies. So I'm like, ugh. And now it's just like, it says 6 to 8 weeks. And I'm like, why is it taking so long? But it's okay. It will get there. Yeah, I'm really excited about it. It will be like a journal on how to like do all that stuff, walk you through it, exercises. I think that when there's a lot of books out there that tell you what you're supposed to do instead of make you do it, that's the difference. When I've had a lot of mentors, the one thing that frustrated me was they told me stuff, but they never like put me into it and made me do a lot of things. So my book really pushes people into like actually doing more exercises, little to no words, as little as possible. I'll show you guys my book. Actually, it's over here. I have an author copy, and it's really exciting. It's like a journal, and it sets you up for success. So this one's mine. This is everything I've ever learned in my 7 years about it. So this is spiritual stuff. So this is learning how to ground and stuff. So as you see, there's journaling, but look, there's little to no words on the pages. It's just enough to tell you what you're supposed to do. Lots of journaling in here. If you guys want to grab a journal for the side, you can. It really goes into lots of little things. Also as well, I do have some exciting stuff. So meeting your spirit guides is in here, as well as, let's see, I do have some QR codes in here too. Like this one here. Instead of you guys can do the meditation here, or you can scan the QR code and find a video that actually helps you with it. This is more of an interactive guide than it is just reading about it, and this is exactly what's going to help you build your clairs, psychic abilities, grounding, all that stuff. And then the book helps set you up in the back to continue on without me. So, but this book takes a while to get through. It doesn't just... It's not just like, you know, I rush through it. It takes time. But you guys also work on your shadow work in this one as well. Figure out your abilities, what you do, how to grow them. All of that's in here. Like I said, I'm waiting for them to finally start publishing them. So it's just a little bit longer. Hopefully by the end of May, these will be out. I'm really excited for it. It's actually nice. I chose this so that it can go in book bags. It's easy to like, you know, have around. I wanted it to actually feel like a journal. I didn't want the spiral. I thought that was kind of weird, and I think a lot of pages get ruined, but yeah. Awesome, thank you, Phil. So if you guys are excited for that, I've got that. I don't think that really exists anywhere, so. Phil, I got you. Like for a mini. I love my mini reads. All right, so it looks like we're interested in a general. Is that right? Just general spirit led? Welcome in, guys. Make sure you guys are double tapping that screen and showing some love. Again, my name is Luna. I'm a tarot reader of 7 years. This is what I do. Yes, okay, perfect. Make sure to hit that follow button, say hi. I also have a YT channel, Tarot and Beyond the Spooky Luna. Every single reading will be recorded and put up on that channel, as well as long form content. Get those posted on a weekly basis, so you guys can go check that out. I would recommend all TikTok to do that because we have no idea what's going to happen to this app. The parents are fighting and we don't know where we're going to end up. So the adults are fighting and we're just stuck in the middle. Right. Make a really good shuffle. Excuse me. All right. All right. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. This is a general reading. I will give you an opportunity to ask any questions if I did miss anything for you, okay? So we've got the Ten of Swords first coming out. This is the card that is showing me the most energy right now. The Ten of Swords is endings. Painful endings, accepting the endings of certain things, whether that's spiritually, physically, mentally, with somebody, with a situation. Maybe you're a fixer. Maybe you like to go backwards and try to fix things and try to hold on to stuff to make it tangible, make it last longer. But this card is more along the lines of we have to accept our fate sometimes. We have to understand that the past maybe isn't meant for us. We're not meant to fix every single situation. We have to continue to focus on the direction in front of us. This is a lot. This is a very, very heavy mental card. Continue to progress forward and move forward. That's what we were just talking about. So the Chariot card is saying, hey, if you're doing that, you're succeeding and winning, but keep progressing, keep moving forward, right? Getting the recognition you deserve. Maybe you're not getting it, but I do feel like you are in your era where, like celebrity era, where people are going to listen to you, hear you, and it's like a magnet. People are just going to be attracted to you right now. So use this as your opportunity to build something, to get the attention that you need for something. Out with the old and in with the new. This is exactly what we were just talking about with the Ten of Swords. Not going backwards. The old isn't working. We have to pursue new ways of approaching situations, opportunities, the way we speak, the way we handle situations, because the old just isn't working anymore. I hope yours is too, Kenji. Thank you so much. Ask for help when necessary. Don't feel like you have to do everything by yourself. Now, when it comes to tarot and guidance, tarot is most likely like, listen, you're responsible for you. You have to push forward. It's all about you. But it is okay to have a crutch and hold on to some people and ask for help as well. You might not always be able to do everything by yourself, and that's okay. Take a moment to take a step back. Sit down, relax, meditate. We're so focused on the busyness and what's going on here, we're forgetting about ourselves. Now is the time to start thinking about you. Now is the time to start listening to those messages, quieting down the voices around you and all the noisiness, and start listening to what works for you, right? The Emperor card, you're in your Emperor energy. This is where we're setting boundaries. We're taking control of the situation, right? We're not listening to what other people want. You have to take the lead in the situation. Say, you know what? These are the lines in the sand. This is what I want. Nobody's going to tell me no in the situation. I've got to go get it, right? Maybe we're balancing some opportunities when it comes to money. Maybe when it comes to situations with people or places or situations. This is great. This means we have multiple opportunities of abundance in different situations, but it does get messy when you balance them too long. So you will have to start making decisions. An overflowing of new chapters coming in for you. What are chapters? This can mean relationships. This could mean jobs. This could be moving. New things are coming in for you emotionally. Celebrations, anniversaries are coming up. There could be big celebrations or small celebrations. Always celebrate the small victories along with the big ones, okay? Hold on to your faith. Hold on to your faith. Don't let go of it. Okay? Don't let go of it. Whatever's going on, don't let go of it. Thank you, Jake. New opportunities, blind faith. This is the card of the day, the Fool card, blind faith, trusting in the universe. It's time to take the leap of faith. That direction we never thought was possible. This is a scary card because it's like, wow, now I've got to take a step in a direction that scares the shit out of me. I don't know. But trust in the universe. They will be presenting opportunities to you that are meant for you. So now it's time to open yourself up to those possibilities you probably never thought were even possible for you. Look at everything you've grown, everything you've done in your life. You've done that. You don't need other people, you don't need other things. It's not saying that you shouldn't be in a relationship, but it's to take a step back and say, you know what? I've done that. I'm proud of myself, right? And I know my worth, and I know my worthiness with everyone else and places around me. And I need to remind myself of this. You are right now your master manifester era. You have the sword, the wand, the pentacle, and the cup. You have all of this magical tools in your metaphorical bag right now. You can create the life that you are looking for. So how do we do this with manifesting? Manifesting is being thankful for the things that haven't happened yet, knowing in your soul that you are worthy of it, right? You're thanking the universe for the freedom that comes with money, for that job that you're looking for because you know it's yours. But remember, manifesting doesn't come without work. So we know we're worthy of it, but what work are we putting into it? So start focusing on those opportunities. Sean, if you throw some good punches, you will. Ultimately, trusting within yourself, making sure that you're holding yourself accountable for the foundations that you are bringing in to build this empire that you're looking for, and whatever this is. Hold yourself accountable. Make sure you're doing everything you need to. Surrounding yourself with those that treat you with love, respect, and kindness. Emotionally, if nobody's following what it is that you need in your lives and your boundaries, we have to rid those people out of our life. We have to make sure we're surrounded here. So maybe there's some stuff going on emotionally. Let me know if there's anything specific you wanted me to dig into that I didn't. I'm going to pull some time frame cards, and good luck on your fight tonight. I can tell you, Josh, June and 2 days are 2 time frames to look out for. Now, when it comes to time frames, this is more fortune telling and entertainment than it is guidance, so take this with a grain of salt. You can use this as a time frame to start an ending to something, start something, or look for a way to approach a situation. But June and 2 days. Like your readings. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I really try my hardest to be authentic, real, non-BS, because there's tons of those out there already. Thank you. Thank you so much for trusting me with your energy, and I hope that the messages that I gave you guidance and some answers that you were looking for to help you on your path. Thank you very much for trusting me with your energy. So manifesting, how do we do this? Okay, manifesting is a mindset. It is a feeling in your soul. If you don't truly believe it, it's not going to happen, okay? Thank you, Key. So here's how I manifest. Before I go to bed every night when I'm getting into RIM, I start manifesting. I start envisioning my life that I want in my head, and I know it in here that it's mine. I believe it because I know it, right? We have to. So let's say you metaphorically want that red Corvette, right? So you're going to see it and envision it before you go to bed, when you're in the shower, when you're eating. Do it at a time where you always do something every day, where you think about it. You say things in your head. I'm worthy of that red Corvette. I'm going to get that Corvette. I know it. I believe it that I'm going to get that. Guess what? This is the list I'm going to start making, and I'm going to do it because I'm going to get that dang car, right? It's the same thing with everything in life. But if you guys want more money, it's not the money that you manifest, it's the freedom that comes with it. My house, my debt paid off, me being able to travel. You don't actually want to manifest money because abundance comes in different forms. So you have to start seeing your life, right? So when you wake up in the morning is the best time to do it, and when you go to sleep, because you're in a REM state, your body's coming out of it, and that's the best way to know in your soul that you're doing it the right way. You can also do it when you're eating, when you're showering, things like that. You can also write it down in journals. Say, thank you, universe. Thank you. You're going to start writing a note in the future tense. So grateful for my CEO job. I'm so grateful for the car. I'm so grateful for my family. I'm so grateful for this. Thank you for these opportunities. You're writing it in the future to yourself. Keep doing it. But the thing is you have to believe it and put the work in. That's the difference. So if that makes sense. If that makes sense. So guys, we're going to do a last call for anybody. It's 1:11. We're going to do a last call for anybody that doesn't want to hop on the list right now. It's really hard for us to believe we're worthy of these things because we're instilled in our mind that we're not. Only the lucky get these things. And that's not true. We're in a matrix. We can create this reality. The only thing that's stopping us is ourselves. We have to know we're worthy of it. Each one of you is a child of abundance. You guys are worthy of abundance. Abundance comes easy to you. You don't have to work hard for that. So believe that and know that. Yes, you're worthy of everything that you want in your life. You have to start believing it because the universe is going to know when you don't. There's even an inkling of, maybe not. You got to shut that off. It's hard to do, but you can practice yourself. You can practice that discipline in yourself. We all do it. None of us are perfect. So guys, follow my YouTube. I have an IG channel as well that you guys can go to. Everything is in my tree in my bio. You guys can go check that out. Tarot and Beyond with Spooky Luna. You guys can see a repeat of this live and all of your readings. They're timeless. They'll always be up. I never take them down. I will be back tomorrow, same time, 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time for everybody. Same time, if you guys are interested, I do have private readings, 50% off right now on my site, already priced down. Candles are available 24/7 that you guys can check out as well. So yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow, 11 a.m. Thank you, Josh, so much for supporting me. Thank you, everybody over here, all my followers, subscribers, moderators. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be able to do what it is I love to do. So thank you from the bottom of my heart, truly, each and every single one of you. Bye, Nina. I love you all so very much. Thank you. Have a wonderful rest of your day and do something nice for yourself. Go take your medication, go drink your water, go eat something, okay? I love you guys. I love you guys so much. Bye, everybody. Bye, guys over here. Have a good day. See you later.